Look at that. And just like that, we're off. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show with yours truly, Mike. T-Roy is here. Hello, T.
Hey, pal.
How are you?
I'm great.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
No,
Super
you're
good.
so not.
Super good.
No, you're not.
Yeah, good enough.
Sorry about yesterday. We did not mean to go dark. I blame T-Roy.
That was 100% me. I felt like shit.
Yeah, that happens. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
What are you going to do?
It was funny. I was sitting on the couch and I was ready to go. It's a good day for me when I basically have everything done by the time you get home.
Yeah, sure.
Not always the case. Sometimes things fall into place and it's like, okay, I'm ready to go. So if T wants to go now, I can accommodate that. If he would rather take a nap or he's got some errands to run and he wants to go later, I'm covered either way.
Perfect.
So it was just sitting down, and then you sat down on your chair, and then you were gone.
Yeah.
To the point, I was worried about your snoring.
Yeah.
A little bit. And I was like,
it's not a good position, laying on my back like that.
yeah. But you've seen me at my worst. And that was one of the most serious conversations I've ever had with you. This goes back a few years. You were like, bro, I seriously think you need to see someone or do something about the snoring because it sounds like you're going to die.
Yeah, it is.
Like, it's not. Do I sound that bad now?
I don't know. I don't hear you anymore.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And I've never heard myself snore.
Yeah, usually you're subtle, but you're a big dude.
Yeah.
So it depends. Depends how hard you go down, this and that. Yesterday it was like, yeah, he's going at it pretty good. And then you just fucking came to, gross, and you were like, I feel like shit. I was like, okay, you've been sleeping for a couple hours.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. You went upstairs to bed, done for the night.
Yeah,
I was like, all right.
I thought I could just go to sleep. Like, all right, I'm just going to sleep this thing off. And then it was one of those where I just laid there and then I couldn't fall back asleep.
Hate it.
I have no idea when I finally fell asleep.
Yeah.
It could have been an hour. It could have been 4 hours.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck, I hate that too.
Yeah. I lay down for like an hour, close my eyes, try really hard, lights off, everything, no TV, no anything. Be like, all right, this sucks. Get up, do something for a minute, and then be fading hard, like sitting there nodding. Like, I feel like I could just fall asleep right now. Put it down, lay down, bing, wide awake.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know, it sucks.
It's crazy. It is so frustrating to not be able to sleep right.
Yeah.
I go through bouts of that. My back does that to me, where it's like, some nights, fine.
Most nights I'm great.
Yeah.
I got a 98 the other night on my little sleep app thing.
Nice.
Again, I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I assume that's out
great.
of 100.
Yeah. If it's out of 1,000, you're in trouble.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. No, I struggle with it. And now I've had a runny nose for like a week.
Yeah, weather's changing. I think
Yeah. Well, obviously we're in Michigan, so we don't get fall. We just go from summer to dead of winter, apparently. And so maybe that's it. I don't know.
I think this
I used to be able to
dead of winter, though, pal. It's
yeah,
like
it's pretty damn
degrees.
close. Yeah, it feels like shit. It's just gray, gloomy garbage bullshit. I hate it. Oh, I just hate it. Hate it. I can't stress it enough. It's so depressing. I'm freezing round the clock. It's just, I'm not meant to be here. I'm not meant to be here. I won't be here that much longer. I can't it's my mental health is in the absolute shitter as soon as summer ends. And it will be until summer comes back. It's getting worse.
Just do your winters out west like the folks.
Yeah, I'm going to do something. Because I can't.
Well, you're going to do something here pretty soon. That's going to recharge your battery or make it worse when you come back. One of the two.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's true. But I'm not going to like Phoenix or Scottsdale proper. I'm going to Arizona, but it's up north Arizona. So it's only going to be like 60 degrees.
Oh, you poor baby.
I know.
I feel so bad for you.
Yeah. But I'm really looking forward to taking little man trick-or-treating.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
You know what he's going to be yet?
I don't.
All right.
All I know is I had so much fun trick-or-treating in Arizona, of all places. I don't know why it was. We went to a different block because
I was going to say, you can't go where G lives.
There's no neighbors.
You'd be out all night and go to 4 houses.
Right, exactly. It's a lot of people with 5-acre lots and horse farms and shit. So it's not real conducive to trick-or-treating. But I don't know, it was like, oh yeah, Amanda's friends having a party for the adults, and G will want nothing to do with that shit. No.
All right. Amanda, you hang out here. We'll take the lap.
Yeah, well, G won't want to leave his own house to go there.
Oh,
He'll go because I'm there. But usually it'd be like, yeah, take the kid and fuck off. I'll be here watching the Wings game. You know, that's his thing.
We had a pretty good group when the kids were young in Redford. We lived over there.
Yeah.
Some friends that lived, on our block and down the different blocks and in the same little neighborhood. But we would always set up, and we would just have like shots or drinks or something, a doobie, whatever, to take it as soon as you got to their house, like, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So it made it much more interesting to take that lap.
Well, that's how this was. And it was like every house was done up. It was like they all got into the groove of it, like with pretty elaborate setups too.
Yeah.
You know, with like what you can do with LED lights and with screens nowadays.
Sure.
You know, you can really make some dope ass.
What's with the 20-foot skeletons, by the way? When did they
are you seeing those? I see them on some of the bigger houses around
I'm
here.
starting to see them everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
all right. I mean, I get it. Like, it was cool, but like now everybody's got to have it. And
Yeah.
Is it just a flex? Like, I can afford a $200 skeleton or $500 skeleton, whatever they are.
Yeah, it's a flex.
Okay.
And I'm seeing more of those. You know, I was walking CC the other day down towards 13 Mile and then ducked into one of the streets off Franklin. And they've got a web, one of those that starts at the top of their house and goes all the way. So it's like a, I don't know, 800 square foot web.
Right.
And you're like, okay.
That's their thing, I guess.
Yeah. So this party I went to, it was like, you got all these adults in there. They're dressed up. Chicks were pretty fucking hot, too.
Nice.
I got to say, this a couple of years ago. They're all
slutty somethings.
Slutty somethings.
Yeah.
Yes, a lot of Arizona slutty somethings. And they would just kind of get cocked. They got shots. They got Jello shots. They got beers. The whole works. People smoke in Arizona. It's wild.
All right.
And so it's like
meth or just regular?
both, whatever. Okay. You know, I mean, they weren't openly smoking meth, but, you know, there were kids around.
Sure.
And so, you know, and then it was like, fuck, I just did 4 shots and 3 beers. Should probably take this kid for a lap around the block. And then you just grab your tyke, go for a lap with beers in your hand.
Oh, yeah, of course. Standard.
Yeah. See, I never did that. Either I was trick-or-treating and I was way too young to be drinking, or I never had kids, and so I never got to do that, like, adult hangout party thing. And so I had a blast with Marshy. Marshy's great. He's like me. He wants to collect all the candy, but then he doesn't really eat it.
Oh.
And it'll still be there next year. That's how I always was.
Okay.
Believe it or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure most people would think that I'd eat candy around the
Man,
clock.
I used to love just raping the kids' pillowcases when they came home.
Yeah.
Like, all right, no, let me see what you got. Yeah, way too many fucking peanut butter cups in here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Daddy tax.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Anything full size, mine.
The other thing that's a little weird, and maybe it's an age thing, but I remember when we went out, it was like you went out to your legs buckle.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I can remember there was a year that I switched bags. I went home and emptied it out and went back out.
were you like 16 or like 10?
No, I mean, probably, 10 or, I mean, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Whatever.
See,
but I mean,
Marshy's
like,
like
filled
8.
the bag. I didn't have like a full pillowcase, you know.
Yeah.
That was when I switched over, started doing the pillowcase because I'm only making one trip here.
Yeah.
I had some stupid little, like, trick-or-treat bag, and it was full.
Yeah.
Because, people, you know, and it was a decent sub. Just throwing handfuls in there.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah. See, I think it's tough because Marshall is kind of spoiled.
Yeah.
Or a lot spoiled, whatever. But he's got one, like when we were growing up, it was like, you know, we didn't have a lot of just candy in the house. Mm-hmm. We did, but my dad would hide it for himself.
Smart.
And shit like that. You know, he was a real selfish prick. So it was that kind of world. And if you had candy in the house, you had 3 kids, it was gone in an instant.
Yeah.
Like you go to Marshall's house, he's got 3 layers of just every candy you can imagine. Now, he doesn't eat that much of it, and he'll just be like, oh, can I have a treat? And you're like, fuck yeah, Uncle rules this house.
Yeah.
Of course you can, you know, and I'll give him 5 sweet tarts, you know, something stupid. So he's got this like automatic Halloween at all times. And so he goes out and he does like half a block and he's like, I'm tired.
This sucks.
I want to go home. And you're like, dude, you've got a plastic pumpkin, which you should be overfilling that thing. You barely got anything in it.
Mm-hmm.
And now you're done. And the only thing I can think of is, he's got perma Halloween.
It's just soft.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Could be.
You know, they don't make them like we used to be.
Yeah. Where you'd go out, it was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember my parents taking me. We were just
get
gone,
done, be
man.
like, all the lights are out already, and be like, there's a light on down there. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I remember. So I don't know, but I had fun hanging out with the adults last time, so I imagine it'll be fun this time.
Should be a good trip.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing for Halloween. If I had to guess, I don't know. Maybe he's going to be a Mario figure or something.
All right.
Yeah. Whatever.
We'll see.
Yeah. Anyway, so
That's the beauty of Halloween. It can be whatever he wants.
yeah, but
Whatever his parents will buy him.
yeah, then they'll buy him whatever. So he'll, he could be whatever he wanted. I would think the way his mom is, and his mom is she's a
Tread lightly.
yeah. The warden is a she loves horror.
Yeah.
Shit. Big shocker. She's dark as fuck. She wants to watch the most sinister shit, the most evil cartoons, the most evil movies, the most evil music acts. She's one of those people. She loves skulls. She might have a Vera Wang purse, but it's going to have fucking crossbones and skull and crossbones on it.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like one of those. So, So yeah, I would think she would be getting this kid away from Mario Brothers bullshit and making him go full dark side. But so far,
we'll see.
Yeah, soft is a good word.
Be
though.
A kid.
Yeah,
find his own way.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go off as a Minecraft character.
Mm-hmm. If you could dress up as anything, what would you be?
Right now?
Yeah. I mean, whatever. If there was an event, a Halloween party, something you were going to, and you had to wear a costume. Not had to, like you had to pick something.
Might try and go minstrel show blackface character.
All right, you steal my bid. All right, go ahead.
You gonna do that one?
Not minstrel, but blackface. I've been very staunch supporter of the blackface.
But you've never done it.
Not that you know of, because there's no fucking pictures from back in the day.
Yeah, there was a lot of pictures of us back in the day. We've gone as far as Afro wigs.
Yeah,
for a booty quake.
Yeah, I never actually went blackface.
Yeah. Shame. Mm-hmm. Shame.
Well, bring it back.
Maybe go as an Indian feather.
Smart.
Yeah. Something like that. Something that people are going to go, what are you doing?
Have a good old scalp in your hand. Something.
Yeah. Ah! Yeah. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Like all that shit.
Nice.
Sit Indian style, crisscross applesauce style in the front yard.
I think you can go Indian style at this point. I think you've already crossed that line.
Or it's just style. I just sit down style.
I think you just sit down.
Yeah, I just sit down the way we do. At that point, no
Smoke
problem.
a peace pipe.
Fuck yeah.
Now you're talking.
Just yell trick or treat from the front lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that would be cool. If I could offend some people, I'd be all right with that.
Right.
Yeah.
Good way to go.
Yeah. I was hoping the war would wrap up.
Not yet.
Over the weekend.
Shock and awe is not working out as they thought.
Nope, not yet.
Are they still waiting until all the civilians get out before they start bombing?
I don't know. I'm watching a lot of historical
there was a
stuff,
hospital that was hit today.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm watching more and more, and it becomes more and more muddied the more you watch. It just does. And here's one thing I know. I don't want to be involved in another fucking foreign war.
Smart.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like that's my stand. Where do I stand? I don't want to fucking pay for another foreign war.
You don't get a choice, son.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Janet Yellen came out.
What's she yelling about?
Well, she's yelling about everything. Is she a G?
No, I don't.
Janet Yellen, is she G?
Probably. That sounds.
Yeah. She looks a little Jewy.
Okay.
If they have a look.
Ooh, schnoz?
I don't know.
Let's see.
If you know, you know. Mm-hmm. I mean, is Yellen a Jew name?
Yes, it definitely is a Jew name.
Okay.
In addition to becoming the first woman ever to hold the position, Yellen is also the third straight Jew as chair.
Yeah, running the finance
Ben
shit.
Bernanke and Alan Greenspan.
Yeah.
When it comes to the money.
Yeah. I didn't make the rules.
I understand.
Yeah.
Who's got your money?
I don't have any money.
Well.
But yeah. So Janet Yellen, famous Jew, running the Treasury Secretary. She signaled yesterday she has zero doubt that the U.S. can absolutely fund Israel and Ukraine, no matter what. Ongoing military conflicts, national debt, whatever.
It's fake money anyway.
Whatever.
Just arbitrary numbers.
Yeah.
Come collect.
She was in an interview with Britain Sky News, and she said the U.S. could absolutely, like, this isn't even a question. Why are we even having this discussion? Anyone else want to go to war that we'll pay for? What
Can we afford it? Sure. Should we? No.
No.
Hell no.
No.
Absolutely not.
Should you take a poll on this? I bet polling wouldn't be very good on. While we're funding this Ukraine shit, no one knows where this money's going or where it's coming from, how it's being spent. There's zero accountability.
Yeah.
Zero. We're just writing blank checks to Ukraine. Whatever they do with it, they do with it.
Don't forget the $6 bill to Iran.
$6 bill to Iran. Sure.
Yeah.
Why not?
Just stick that on top.
Sure. Yeah, we can absolutely afford to provide military aid to Israel and its war
This is
against.
odd timing, isn't it?
Why does everybody need U.S. aid? Can nobody just kick ass on their own?
No.
All we've
Because
heard about is Israel has this amazing first-class, first-rate military operation. Well, everybody does if they just use our wallets to fund it.
Yep. That's it.
I mean, if we're
set the
sending all
tone.
the munitions and all the bombs.
Told you, we've
and
run around, played Big
paying-
Brother around this world for so long that we've set the precedent.
Yeah.
We've set the tone, of course.
I mean-
Don't worry. Here we come to save the day. Or fuck it up. One of the two.
At some point, it has to end, right? And these cretins in
Why?
office don't care.
Why? No, they count on it.
Yeah.
Why would it have to end?
America can certainly afford to stand with Israel and to support Israel's military. I stand with Israel. Okay?
Sure.
If I'm going one way or the other, I stand with Israel.
Yep.
I'm on record saying that. I stand with them. I don't want to write them a check,
No.
but, good luck with that.
But I mean, again,
you?
this is so Ukraine. You can make the argument that they're outmatched with Russia. Okay, they need some outside help. They don't have the weapons. They don't have the munitions. They don't have the supplies to be able to compete with a country the size of Russia.
So what happens if your country loses then?
Well, great question.
Yeah.
I mean, at
can we
what
ever
point-
just find out what happens then? Because that used to just be the way.
Yeah. Well, but so I wouldn't think that Israel is outmatched with Hamas.
Well, Hezbollah is dipping their toe in the mix now in the north.
Well, but I thought Joe said don't.
Don't.
They're so stern.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he just gives
I
me
saw that little
shivers,
Dark Brandon
dude.
fucking shit too.
Yeah.
Gave me the creeps.
He is such a pile of
cringy,
shit. It is. It is. Just worthless puppet pile of garbage.
Yeah. Well, okay. And listen, it's no accident. None of this.
No.
None of this is an accident.
No.
Fire up that war machine. Let's go.
So our national gross debt, our America's gross national debt, we've passed $33 trillion. I can't even wrap my head around that.
No.
Like, I didn't take any money from anyone. So I don't know who you're borrowing all this money from.
Yep.
Leave me out of it. Very little to do with the $33 trillion you owe. I honestly, I could say that.
Yep.
I don't remember a single conversation with China or Russia or anywhere in Saudi Arabia.
I was not consulted.
Not at all.
No.
I don't remember writing them a check. I don't remember getting a check from them with an IOU attached to it. None of that. None. So
Has it gone? When was the last time it went down, that we reduced the national debt?
I don't know that that's ever happened.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, just the
it's the equivalent of having a credit card with like a fucking $1 million credit limit.
yeah.
I mean, for somebody like us.
For someone like us, yeah. Yeah,
like, okay.
and it's and basically you're just paying off what's the shit, the
interest?
the VIG and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the juice.
You're just paying the juice, and it's like, oh yeah, you have $1 trillion in juice this year. It's like, great.
Yep.
And you've done the brief like, the difference between $1 million and $1 billion.
Yeah.
Do that with $1 trillion.
It's crazy.
You can't even wrap your head
And
around.
do it around what? How many trillion was it?
33.
33 trillion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane. Dude, the word trillion wasn't even in our vocabulary not that long ago.
No,
Like, the idea of someone being a billionaire was just
that wasn't even like growing up.
no,
Like that billion, like right? That wasn't even
a thing.
like a millionaire. Yeah. Now there's
You could live on the interest alone.
there are a dime a dozen now.
Yeah,
on
dude,
the
we have
internet.
18 million millionaires in this country.
Yeah, right? Dime a dozen.
18 million millionaires in this country.
And I ain't one of them.
No, me either.
We're doing something wrong.
We're doing everything wrong.
Yeah.
But
So wait, how much? 18 million?
millionaires.
So that's like 5% of the country.
Yeah. The rest of us broke as shit.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's comical.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
It's comical. She emphasized the U.S. economy is doing, what would you think? The U.S. economy
extremely well.
is doing. Yeah, good. Extremely well.
So, yeah, see, of course.
Doesn't feel like that to me.
No.
I got to be honest with you. I went to the grocery store the other day. I spent $95. I got coffee, creamer,
Yeah.
2 things of cheese, a loaf of bread,
Yeah.
and
I know.
2 small packs of turkey,
Yep.
like sliced turkey.
It's crazy.
That's it. It was $95.
It's insane. Where everything's at. Oh, what's inflation? Transitory inflation's at 4%. Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yours. I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, the dollar's only worth 85 cents. On what planet? On what fucking? I used to go to the grocery store for $140. You could buy a week's worth of groceries.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
You couldn't even make a meal with what I bought.
I used to fill a cart. It was $100, $120 generally.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I can't fill a basket
Exactly.
for $100.
Now it's not even a basket.
Yeah. But we're doing extremely well. Extremely well. Inflation has
afford
been
this.
high.
We can't afford not to do this, Mike.
Yeah. I mean, we must.
Yeah.
Go to war with Hamas, Hezbollah. The other
work
Arab
out.
countries are already kicking the tires on this war.
Yep.
Seeing what they can get into. And they just know, stretch these fucking idiots in America. Just stretch them.
Yeah, right.
Let them war with everybody.
Good. And it
China just kicks back and goes, go ahead.
Just waiting for their opportunity to hit Taiwan.
Yeah.
That's it. There you go. Go ahead. Let's fire up something in Africa. Let's just really spread them out before we hit Taiwan.
Yeah. Inflation's been high, and it's been a concern to some households. Yeah, has it? It's come down considerably, though.
Yeah, like the other 95% of the country.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
Millionaires.
Yeah. It's come down considerably. I haven't seen that. So if you're out there seeing this considerable drop in inflation,
Yep. You know what's funny?
I'd like
is
to see that. I haven't seen
there's
it.
some weird tie between inflation and gas prices.
Yeah.
Whether it just be to the price of oil, how that works. What?
Someone just take a shot at us? Like a fucking gunshot in the background.
Missed it. I have to go back and check the tape.
It was faint.
Oh my God.
But it was.
No.
He's bleeding out.
All right. Now I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. Whatever.
Sorry.
Get to some stories. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can afford it. No
Yeah.
bullshit. We can't. We can't afford it.
I do. I got to say, I'm impressed with Ron
Big D?
DeSantis. Yeah, Big D. I am. It seems like whether you like him or not, he does seem to like, okay, if no one's going to be a leader, I'll step up. I'll be a leader. I'll take over in Florida. I'll be a leader here.
Yeah.
You people don't get to fuck around. You don't get to fuck around. You don't get to treat students this way. Some people looked at as dictatorship-ish. To me, it's like, stop the bleeding a little bit. Okay, things have gotten wildly out of control in a lot of respects.
Yeah.
And so you see it and you go, okay, time to do that. Time to stop these radical schools.
Yeah, the numbers speak for themselves.
Yeah, his vote. You're right. His voting numbers, but he doesn't do well in a head-to-head versus Trump.
Nobody does.
No.
Nobody does. And he'll probably do better than anyone else would.
Yeah.
I mean, but nobody's going to do well against Trump.
No, they're not.
And we said this before. Like, just if Trump's going to run, don't.
Yeah.
Just don't.
Don't.
Because it's not. I mean, you're not going to win.
No.
You're not going to beat it.
The only thing you can do is piss people off.
Exactly. You're going to divide people because if you're either for Trump or you're against Trump. That's it. With his base.
Yeah.
That's it. Even if you got an R next to your name, if you're one of those never Trumpers, Lord, heaven forbid.
Yeah.
Even if you're just not on board, you're the enemy. Now, if somehow he gets, to the primaries or whatever, and he's the nominee, then they would vote for him. But the process to get there, debating Trump,
No.
no.
You're better off taking a knee now and going, I'll see you in 4 years.
Yeah.
This guy's earned his next 4 years, and we're going to do everything behind
Yep.
him. But, the Republicans they're not capable of that.
No.
They're fucking morons. Yeah. The Republican Party is as shitty as the Democrat Party.
Let's run Chris Christie out there again.
Yeah, let's run Fatso out there. Let's run White Lizzo out there, and yeah, good job. Mm-hmm. And they can go fight amongst themselves. They can't figure out who's going to be speaker. They're just a colossal shit show. They're no different. It's just one big political party there. They're all the elite class.
It's the illusion of a two-party system.
DeSantis signed an executive order enabling his state's Division of Emergency Management to bring Florida citizens home from Israel.
Oh.
So, everyone's like, I don't know what to do. Well, we can't say for sure who's involved, and we don't know how to get people in there. But he's just like, okay, fucking...
I'm chartering a plane. We're going to get you.
We're coming to get you. Mm-hmm. And we'll meet you at the airport in Tampa when you land.
God bless, dude. I'm telling you, I do.
Yeah.
I got a man crush on the dude.
Greeted nearly 300 Americans.
Wow.
Passengers arriving in Tampa on the first flight, evacuating Floridians from war-torn Israel. See, that's the power he's got. I can do something in Florida. Yep. I can use the resources that I have, and I can just go, fuck it. Hey, Brandon, you whatever, just wander around the stage like a Roomba. I'm going to take care of business over here. We're going to get these people.
Oh, boy, so that's a feather in the cap there.
Right?
Yeah.
The first flight included 270 Americans, 91 of them being kids. Citizens were also evacuated from Israel to the Mediterranean island country of Cyprus. By a
lovely area.
Yeah, is it? Mm-hmm. I'm sure. By Royal Caribbean cruise ships. Project Dynamo was commissioned to lead the rescue mission, and its founder, CEO Brian Stern, claims that there were plenty of obstacles, including nearby missile fire during takeoff. But this is what they do.
Yeah.
It confirmed that at least 29 Americans have died in the attacks. I think that's higher than 30 now. 15 are missing, held hostage in Gaza, they believe. So, yeah, we're having our first flight of people being rescued from Israel. They've landed now. There was a void of leadership, so we stepped up and led. We're happy to be able to deliver that. So we're getting ready to welcome them back to the United States of America. The Soup administration's looking at sea options after launching last week charter flights from Tel Aviv to Athens, Greece. DeSantis Airlines are calling it. Good for him.
I like it.
Yeah.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Yeah.
And somebody needs to
And
step
most
up.
airlines have stopped going into Israel and out.
You're going to have to charter something, do it, whatever you got to do. And it's almost like, I wonder if we had military planes or something available that could just go in there and evacuate people.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're still in Afghanistan.
Yeah. I think that's where that Project Dynamo
started.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was like, since they dropped the ball in that horrific exit from Afghanistan, the amount of people who act like perfect withdrawal, like I want to shoot them in the face.
Nobody can. There's not one person that actually says that.
Oh, there's a lot of libtards that'll say that. Biden will tell you that. There was no other way to do it. None. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, his campaign has joined Truth Social now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's Trump's social media, right?
Yeah.
Was that the
Biden Harris HQ?
Was that like
headquarters?
It's like Twitter, right?
Yeah.
But for the conservatives?
For the Nazi alt-right. Yeah. I believe they call it the Super MAGA or the Ultra MAGAs.
Ultra.
Was it Ultra MAGAs?
Yeah, right. Mega.
So what's he doing? Is he trying to turn into Trump last minute?
Spying on maybe? I don't know.
Last year?
We got to see what's going on in there. We got to get some.
He's building his border wall now. What is it? We're coming into an election year, so all of a sudden it's like, we better build that border wall. Not another foot.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, his hands are tied. He's got
a choice. Selling off that material.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, okay.
So we sold it off for pennies on the dollar, and now we're going to buy it back for
it's amazing
10 times what it is because it's not your money.
No, it's not real money. Let's just tack it onto the national debt.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Whatever.
Don't worry. We'll just raise taxes, make fucking idiot people like you keep paying more to support this shit.
Yeah.
And by you, I mean us.
Yeah.
I mean all of you
all
people
of you
out there. Just keep fucking funding this stuff.
Yeah. Not that you voted on it.
No, you don't have a choice. Well, you don't have a choice.
No
matter. You don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
Doesn't matter which way you vote.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always said that's my primary stance of being conservative, besides just being an older white male, is fiscal responsibility.
Yeah.
I want smaller government. It's stupid the amount of money we pay.
Yep.
I want to see an actual fucking itemized breakdown.
It's over. It's too late.
Yeah, no.
It's over.
It's
over. I just want to get to the end, and this is where I get to be selfish guy. Without having children, I don't really have to care about the future.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like
You can just walk around like spraying Aquanet.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit.
Totally.
Fuck the ozone. I don't care.
I mean, I care about Kristen and Jin's kids. I care about the Ward and G's kid.
Yeah.
But, they're not mine. At the end of the day, no offense to you, T. I love your daughters, but they're not mine.
Fuck them.
And if they burn in a holy fucking whatever war, after I die, like the day after I die, and they go to just like they're all rotting in some eternal hellfire. Sorry.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't have kids. So I could selfishly look at the world and just be like,
live vicariously.
I don't know. I'm going to eat like shit. You're lucky I don't litter.
Yeah.
I go out of my way not to litter. I'm doing my part. That's the best you can hope from me.
Yeah, that's just.
I'm literally a sack of shit human being.
But you don't litter.
But I don't litter.
There is
for the most part.
There is that.
If I can help it. If something blows out of my hands, it's a 50-50 that I'm going to turn around and pick it up.
Oh,
If I open my car door and a receipt blows out and I take one step towards it and it blows further,
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm not going to be the guy on hidden video chasing
But I don't care
because
that's paper. Biodegradable.
Yeah. True. Straws, though,
Whatever.
Yeah. President Biden, and they're doing everything they can. It's kind of adorable. Like, what do you do? Okay, here's the task at hand. We have a mostly dead person.
Yeah, mentally.
We're pretending that he's running things and he has some sort of authority.
It's very physically fit.
Yeah.
He's just mentally dead.
Yeah, very, very physically fit, too. So we're going to go on True Social, save it. How do we make him cool in this world of the youth vote? They're all on social media. We want to penetrate the ultra MAGA crowd. Why wouldn't you? I mean, you've declared they're all Nazis there. So why are you trying to appeal to Nazis?
Got to keep an eye on the enemy, man.
Okay.
Infiltrate.
So they've got Dark Brandon on the cover.
I thought that was a joke.
He's got
I really
red
thought that was a joke
eyeballs.
the first time I saw it.
Dark Brandon.
Oh, my God.
Like, are you really trying to soup up and coolify fucking 82-year-old man?
Mm-hmm. Is that what they call it, Dark Brandon?
Dark Brandon. Yeah, they lean into Dark Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon.
Yeah, let's go, Brandon. So, I understand it. Like, hey, if the kids are making fun of you at school, join in the jokes and take away their power.
Oh, you know what it was? It's have you seen the coffee mug?
I've seen some of them.
The changes color or whatever. That's what it was. I saw like an ad for it, and it was like when you pour one of those things where like you pour the coffee in, it gets hot and then it like changes.
Okay, yeah.
Like it's all black, but then it comes out, and it was like, but it was Biden doing it. Unless I dreamt this in my stupor last night. And it was like him, like almost as an advertising for it. He was like, I might just say yes, but he'll say no, or some shit like that, and like poured coffee in it, like the Dark Brandon thing. Like, is this real life right now?
Yeah, it is to some people. So they joined and said, well, we'll see how this goes. Converts welcome. The now verified account said in its first post. What? Shockingly, it garnered hundreds of comments mocking Biden. I mean, can you imagine the ratioing that's going to go on that site?
Right.
Stephen Chung, a spokesperson for Trump's campaign, said Crooked Joe and his team are finally acknowledging that Truth Social is hot as a pistol and the only place where real news happens. Unfortunately for Biden, his continuation of spreading misinformation to gaslight the American people in order to distract from his disastrous record won't work, and they'll be ratioed to oblivion. Yeah, that's what I think.
Yep.
I don't see where the possible positive is in that. I could see the positive of a Trump mugshot being on a T-shirt.
Yeah,
I get it.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, what a pile of shit.
Have you seen this?
No.
This is literally a fucking ad.
Okay. Oh my God.
Hold on. How do I go back on this? Why is it muted? Oh. Hold on. I guess. Let me start it over.
So it starts with him wearing the Ray-Bans. It sucks because I have a pair of those Ray-Bans and I can't wear them anymore.
There we go. Oh, God damn it.
I think you should buy this mug.
Nicely, but he won't.
I'll ask you nicely, but he won't. shopjoebiden.com.
I think you should buy this mug. I'll ask you nicely, but he won't.
See how they're trying to lean into Dark Brandon and act like it's cool?
What in the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
It's impossible to make Joe Biden cool. Sorry, just is.
Oh, shit. Hold on. I never put that on the thing. That's all right. I'm just going to leave it running in the back there for a second. They heard it.
Yeah. But he won't.
Yeah. I can't believe I literally I saw that somewhere, I guess, and I thought it was so fucking bad that I thought it was a dream.
Yeah. Biden campaign officials said they seek to inject our message into the GOP primary coverage, combat mis and disinformation about Biden, and hold MAGA accountable on their own platform. We just joined Truth Social mostly because we thought it would be funny. Their headquarters said, "Oh, is that why you did it?
Yeah, sure.
You just thought it would be funny?"
Just a hoot.
Yeah.
We want to get on there with our shopjoebiden.com and
Yeah.
put some advertising out there into the MAGA world.
Hell yeah. Look, our dead guy can pour. He's just pouring hot water into that cup,
Yeah,
by the
well,
way. It
that's all
wasn't
it
even
takes.
coffee.
That's all it takes. You can put whatever you want in there. He's going to steep a nice tea, perhaps.
Yeah. Good God. Keep trying to make Dark Brandon cool, though.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
What else is going on around the country, T?
Anything good?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a shit show.
Okay.
Chicago is giving away $9,000 in rental assistance to migrants who need housing after it paid a medical firm a staggering $7.2 million for staffing shelters for just 1 week. See, when money's involved and people can just be like, no, this week it cost $7.2 million. And it's government involved writing the checks. This is how you get $20,000 toilets and hundreds of dollars a roll of toilet paper. Because it's not anyone's real money. So
Nope.
they don't care
Exactly.
about spending it. There's a psychology behind this too. Like drug dealers blowing through their money because they didn't earn it the honest way and stuff.
Right.
Something along those lines. Or lotto winners that
Sure.
just came into the money and
Yep.
they blow
Gross.
it. Yeah.
That's the first thing I'd do with it, too.
Yeah, blow it.
Blow into it, yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah. So yeah, I'm telling you, I still love the story though. I still love it. That Chicago's just getting busloads of migrants shipped to them.
Yeah.
You asked for it. Finally, something you asked for, you got.
I just wish the ghoul was still there to enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, they're so fucked that, it's going to continue for a while.
Yeah. Well,
The city is
it's a little
struggling.
close to home for me.
Over 11,000 migrants in shelters, 4,000 staying in police stations. O'Hare Airport is a shit show. 18,000 have arrived in the city in 1 year. To free much-needed room in shelters, the state of Illinois is helping cover costs for temporary housing for migrants, including $9,000 in rental assistance for 6 months. Funds include assistance with moving costs.
Okay.
I've seen what they came with.
This
Most
is
of them have a
obviously-
backpack.
This is people that migrated to this country legally through the
No, so
proper
not legally.
process, right?
No.
Well, why would they be getting any funding?
I was hoping you could tell me that.
Oh, no, I have no answers for that one.
Yeah, so they're helping them with moving costs. So what are they sending a U-Haul down? They all have backpacks.
Right?
Like, what are the moving costs? I mean, I know what it costs to move across country.
They might be sending an Uber down to the border for them and
Yeah.
picking them up and bringing them back for that kind of money.
That's true.
That'd be an Uber X, too.
They're giving them also a starter kit to furnish their apartments.
Okay. Driver's license, social security card.
Yeah,
Things like
voting
that.
card.
Right? Here you go. Here's your voter registration
Yeah.
card.
It's just got one side on the card. It's all Democrats. City has allocated $4 million to help migrants find housing. The state has contributed another $38 million.
Well, they have to have an address for the absentee ballots.
Yeah, well, that's why they're putting them in nice hotels.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apartments, if you will. The rent lasts for 6 months. Ideally, people would have started the legal process, secured legal work,
Sure, of course.
authorization, and be able to sustain that apartment. That is hilarious.
We know how that works out.
Yeah. So you're just hoping they're going to start the legal process, get with attorneys and whatnot, and work on that legally becoming a citizen.
Well,
'Cause
with
that'll be
all
cheap.
the assistance they're getting on the rent, it frees up all their own money to start the process legally, of course.
Yeah, sure. I
Through
mean,
the
'cause,
proper
hey,
channels.
everything on the up and up. That's what we're looking to do here. Meanwhile, favorite healthcare staffing billed the city more than $7.2 million to staff migrant shelters for just 4 weeks.
Wait, why don't we do that for the homeless?
Fuck, shut up. Why are you making things difficult, T? I'm not talking about our homeless.
Fucking clowns, dude.
We're not dealing with our homeless right now. We're dealing with the world's homeless.
What do you think is going to happen?
Okay?
We don't have enough fucking housing and jobs for the people that are already in this country.
No.
What about the millions?
Well, shut up.
Millions
Shut up.
that are
How about
coming
that?
across the border.
Bigot much?
Yeah, I guess.
The invoices, that $7.2 million, covered 400 employees, including one nurse who was paid $20,000 for a single week of work in December. Good work for a nurse if you can get it, $20,000 in a week.
Yeah, they paying anything for electricians?
That same nurse made $16,536 for 7 days of work in April. Lowest paid staff rates, okay? Lowest paid staff rates.
Yep.
Again, not their money. So you set your salary.
Sure.
Set your salary. So you're a professional, Troy, in what you do. Mm-hmm. Make decent money.
Is there a website I can apply to this for?
So these people, the lowest paid of these that are helping to take care of this on the government tab, see $50 per hour. Those are the absolute lowest shit boxes on the totem pole. Get $50 an hour.
Ass wipers.
The most expensive being $156 per hour, but that's all before overtime, which I'm assuming is double or time and a half at a
It
minimum.
starts at least time and a half,
Yeah.
But who knows? They make their own rules. It could just start at triple
time. Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
Why not? Holiday pay is quadruple pay. Why not?
Yeah, they're just overinflating the numbers anyway.
Sure, absolutely. Situation's not easing up as buses from Texas continue arriving. Last week, 41 more buses of asylum seekers who crossed the Mexican border arrived. Mayor Johnson is scheduled to visit the border this week. Oh, slow down, Mayor. Getting down there. We need to go assess the situation. This is serious. Yeah, it was also serious 3 years ago when we
And you're
started
getting a fraction
talking about
of these, pal.
Yeah, minuscule
a fraction.
Fraction.
Yeah.
And I've been saying, this ain't the first time you've heard me say how serious this dynamic is. Most of the migrants have come from Texas, largely under the direction of Greg Abbott.
Yeah.
Good for Greg Abbott.
We're full. Sorry, no vacancy.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Yeah.
That's what I said. They should open up a gate and then just put a fucking 20-foot wide fence from fucking border to border.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
Right
let's go.
through the fucking heartland.
Yeah.
Right. Canada's right there, kids. Just keep it moving. You already came 800 miles. Good for you.
What's another 1,000?
Guatemala, or wherever the hell you came from.
Yeah. Venezuela.
Keep her moving. Keep her moving.
Keep going.
Just
You realize
the Great White North awaits.
what is Canada? It's like 80% wilderness.
Yeah.
Pick 10% of it. You can all live there.
And all they got to do is go up, hit the border, and then go bloop, bloop. Because that border is even less secure.
Let's see. Governor Pritzker has begged. So let's see. Last week, city officials walked back plans. But you had a plan. Why would you walk those back? That's weird.
Wasn't it a good plan?
No, I think it was a great plan. So they walked back plans to turn a Park's football field house into a migrant shelter. Because the locals got furious and argued the faculty provided a safe space for the city's youth. Yeah, but they don't care about your city's youth.
No.
No, we're worried about migrants now, illegals. Hello. So I know your kids want a park and a football field to play on, but
Fuck your kids.
fuck your kids. Yeah, it's basically what it is. But they bitched so much that the government was like, "Ooh, shit."
Pushback.
Walk all over these people. So it came after hundreds joined the Windy City Dolphins Youth Football League to protest a plan to turn Amundsen Park Fieldhouse into an emergency shelter for about 200 seekers, just 2 years after declaring his state the most welcoming state in the nation.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh, nothing like
You're not just a sanctuary city. You're the sanctuary city.
You're the most.
Well, welcome.
I mean, as far as virtuous areas go, is there any more virtuous than standing on a podium and going, we are the most welcoming, ming. That's what you did, Pritzker.
Yep. You said it.
Yeah.
But you didn't mean it.
Your quote, most welcoming state in the nation, and 18,000 people fucked your whole plan?
That's it.
18,000.
This is serious.
They get that a minute in Texas. Yes. You fucking moron. You're the most welcoming state in the nation. Now he's begged President Soup to divert migrants away from my state. Why?
Well, we've
What
had
happened to this
enough.
most welcoming? The Biden administration said it would resume deporting Venezuelans in another stark reversal on migration policy that follows the president's move to resume border wall construction. Wait, what happened to not another foot? I remember not another foot. Huh. Weird. It's almost like we're coming into an election year.
Almost.
And so you got to turn off the spigot on all these bullshit things you've done over the last 3 years to destroy the country.
Yep.
And act like, what?
Yeah.
We're
Oh, yeah.
building
This
wall.
is a
What do you
real
want?
problem now.
Yeah, we're tackling the border.
Just think, if anybody would have taken it fucking seriously 3 years ago.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
New York, by the way.
The second most welcoming city.
Yeah, they've seen over 120,000 new arrivals since last August.
That's a day to Texas.
Yeah. A week.
Yeah,
But
I
yeah.
know. Being
Close.
a bit facetious there.
A bit, but not far off. No. Estimated cost to accommodate them is set to cost 12.
Why are we accommodating anything?
I don't know, but it's set to cost them $12 billion over 3 years.
Awesome.
You know what would cost $5 billion to house all homeless people in America? But
Probably
can't
cost a
afford
few
that.
million to build a fucking wall.
yeah, true. So that $12 billion, for context, if you're wondering, $12 billion over 3 years, that cost, yearly cost, is equal to the city's sanitation, fire, and parks departments combined budgets.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, what could possibly go wrong there?
Yep.
Because they have the money, right?
Yep.
Nope. You're going to start seeing cuts in services.
It's great. Keep
This
virtue
is-
signaling, though. We know you don't give a shit about these people, but
This
you
is
want
so bad.
the win. You want the win. Keep
is-
going.
This is not going well.
No.
And you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube now.
No. We've seen this. I didn't think it would be this fast, but
Right?
what you've had here.
Trump's going to get back in, and you know what's coming back? Ice.
Yeah. Goddamn
They're
right.
going to start going door to door.
I think if you push this back a few decades, what we have going on here is a university structure that has indoctrinated kids into becoming. They're not looking for real work.
No.
They all want to be just
TikTokers and
professional
stupid
picketers.
Yeah.
They want to call out injustice everywhere. So those people have now graduated, and now they're taking jobs in media outlets, and they're taking jobs
They're
at
influencing policies.
corporations, and they're influencing policies. And so that's why it feels like a light switch went off overnight.
Yeah.
Where it's like, wait a minute, no sane person would do this. So we're getting to see firsthand what liberal policies in working fashion looks like. This is what it looks like when you try to accommodate
Yeah.
the lowest common denominator on every level. I don't know how else to say it. It's happening. We're seeing it in San Francisco. We're seeing it in Chicago. We're seeing it in LA, in New York. They've turned them into absolute shitholes. That's what they've done. Californians are complaining about barely clothed prostitutes just roaming the city streets in broad daylight. Since what happened? Well, Governor Newsom signed Senate Bill 357.
Like the Magnum.
Sort of, yeah. Which was authored by Senator Scott Wiener. If you got Wiener in your name, can you not run?
That's
for
not the one that
Senate?
was showing off his wiener, right?
No, that's Anthony Wiener.
Yeah,
in New
okay.
York.
Just getting all my wieners confused.
Yeah, it's
Right.
easy to get your wieners confused.
Yeah, just making
yeah.
sure.
He was the one married to Uma.
that's right.
Abedin, who was right hand vagine to Hillary Clinton.
That's correct.
Anything backed by the ACLU? I'm
Yeah.
out.
Man, I used to be so on board too.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. It's sad, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So this was backed by, authored by Scott Wiener, senator there in California, backed by the ACU, decriminalizes loitering with intent to commit prostitution. The law effectively decriminalizes prostitution in California.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, loitering with the intent to commit prostitution. So hanging around waiting for the John is not a problem. But as soon as you start prostituting.
But they're not arresting those people either.
Well, no. I mean,
Yeah. Obviously. But yeah, you've got the gist of it.
You set the tone here, right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
National City Mayor Ron Morrison, He's an independent, criticized the law, saying prostitutes are now wearing less than what you would consider a scanty negligee and flaunting it in everyone's face. And law enforcement's hands are tied, stating the moment the bill was signed, everyone knew the rules were out the window. San Diego Police Chief David Nisley likewise said that the law has made it extremely difficult for police to get involved. In the past, when we were able to contact women or those involved in sex trafficking, we could use the loitering with intent after we watched them. Once they decriminalize that, we really don't have an entryway into making that contact anymore. What we're seeing now is we have open sex markets 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. Police can't apprehend these women for indecent exposure since the way the law is written, if their genitals are covered, they cannot be arrested.
That's it. Just cover the box, the crack, and the nipples.
Oh, and
that's
not
it.
even. You can have an absolute string up your asshole, and that's fine. That counts.
Isn't that amazing?
So that's what they're walking around. It's, dude, again, even if your heart is in the right place,
yep.
this just further proves the road to hell is paved with great intentions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is the oldest profession. And
I don't have a problem with that.
No, exactly. But the problem is that they're keeping it in the streets.
Yeah.
Like the only way this is that it's going to, I mean, and not that I want the government involved in this, but it needs to be controlled in some way.
Yeah,
this
regulated.
Is now the wild, wild west.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hookers need a union.
Yeah. Well, I mean, other countries have successfully done this, where the women are tested all the time and they just have them in the fucking
Red Light
window.
District in Amps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, footage from the Bay Area and San Diego show women walking the streets in G-strings, bras, and high heels, sometimes bending over in traffic at all times of the day. Residents have complained constantly about the noise, the fighting, the drug use, how it's wildly inappropriate for such behavior around children.
Yep.
Chief Nisley said the law emboldens those trafficking women, specifically younger women. It makes it much harder for us to rescue those victims.
Yep.
Just because you decriminalize something doesn't mean the impact on the victim, those who are being trafficked, or on the community goes away. In fact, it usually increases. Wiener said so. Here's where you got Wiener's full of shit. Mm-hmm. Usually there's some little bit where if you hear them talk long enough about what their thought process was behind it, you can it's going to end in absolute disaster, catastrophe.
But you can see where the intent was.
You can go, okay, he had enough lowlifes complaining, like, oh my God, they're harassing me all the time, and it's only because I'm a woman, and nah. And you want to help the vulnerable and the weak, and you don't want bullies out on the street. You can see it in there. Go, okay, if I squint my eyes enough, I can sort of see where you were coming up with this harebrained, wacky fucking idea that obviously was going to be a shit show for the rest of the community. Hope it's helping that 1% hooker base you're looking for, but the rest of the people are appalled by it, asshole. Keep voting for him, though. Keep voting for him.
Let's hope.
So, why did Wiener draft this legislation? Well, it's pretty simple, T. We got to protect trans and black and brown women.
I quit life, dude. I do. I give up, man.
Yeah.
I'm done caring.
Yeah.
I really am. And it breaks my heart.
Yeah. Because you're
kidding.
a hippie at heart.
I know. I'm done fucking caring.
Yeah.
Because it's so disingenuous.
Yeah.
You don't fucking care.
No, you don't care. No, I know, Troy, I'm at the same spot where I'm like, I used to be one of those people until like a month ago. Actually, more like a couple of years ago. I'm sorry, I can tell you're in pain. Until a couple of years ago, I was that guy. If I could drive 10 miles and maybe at one spot at Telegraph and Grand River or something, there'd be a homeless guy sitting there, and you could tell he had a rough go.
Yep.
Had a rough go, man. He's got the beard. He's got the filthy clothes. I don't think he's a fraud. I don't think it's bullshit. Mm-hmm. And if it is, he's got a good enough pitch going. You go, you know what? I got a 5 here. Here you go, man. If you catch me at the light, I'm not stopping traffic.
Yep.
But if you catch me at the light, fuck off. I don't want to have a conversation with you. Here you go. Get yourself something to eat. Get yourself something to drink. I don't give a fuck what you do with it. Go buy an 8-ball. Mm-hmm. Whatever. Help you out.
Yeah.
I was that
At least
dude.
enjoy your misery.
Yeah. I get it. When you're in a horrible state, Sometimes a fucking 8-ball sounds way better than a goddamn filet. I get it.
Fuck yeah.
Across the board, I get it. Yeah. And a 5th always sounds better than a fucking dinner.
Go get you a fucking Battle of Mad Dog.
Whatever you got to do to get through this bullshit, I get it. I am not here to judge, sir. Now, I am windows up and almost middle finger at these people. Fuck off. No.
You remember what?
I don't want to help anybody anymore.
The collusion I was talking about with the refugees out with the signs that all looked the same. Like it was a coordinated attack.
That.
I was talking about a while back.
Yeah.
Starting to see a pattern of very similar signs, like same writing, same wording, all this
like
stuff.
Someone's written it for them?
Yes, like all over the place. Like they were just handed the sign and said, "Here, go out." You know, I saw that sign in Indiana when I was at my mom's last
Which
week.
one? That
whatever, Ukrainian woman, whatever, somebody, you know, tugging on the heartstrings.
Yeah.
But I swear I drove by and I looked at it and it looked like the exact same sign. I was so triggered.
Yeah.
And I said that word.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking knew it.
Would that surprise you in the least? That wouldn't surprise me at all.
No, that it's a national fucking thing.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it's not bullshit. Where Black Lives Matter started and stuff at some of those riot spots in New York, especially, where it was like there were early reports, got no press coverage, none, but where it was like mountains of bricks were stacked up on corners, but not on job sites, because there's millions of job sites all over New York City. It's heavily under construction everywhere, so it was out of place to have these
random bricks, just readily available.
Yeah. And if you talk to people that were there, and I've talked to a handful of them, and they're like, oh, 100%. 100% that happened. We lived it. We watched it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Where they just show up overnight. They'd be on the corner.
Yep. Before the big rally tomorrow.
Yeah. Insane.
Just a shelf full of Molotov cocktails for you.
Yeah. So Weiner, again, drafted this legislation to protect trans and black and brown women who he claims are harassed by police for their identity. Or are they harassed for being fucking hookers walking around the streets of their city?
White hookers aren't harassed?
My guess is they are.
I would think so.
My guess is they all have a pretty rough go.
Yeah.
And anyone that's worth a shit, hot enough, is online. They're not walking around the streets, idiot.
No.
That is the low... That is sucking dick for crack shit, walking around the streets.
Yep.
Like, there's websites all over. You can go log on and have some bitch show up at your door in 30 minutes. You know that, right? Those are everywhere.
Yep. They have teeth.
Yeah.
And not open sores.
And they show up looking like the picture in them, I've heard. It's unbelievable. But yeah, keep looking out for the trans, brown, and black people. I had no idea there were so many black, trans, and brown people. Did you?
Well, it's growing by the day.
Yeah.
The numbers going
They
up
come out of the
exponentially.
woodwork, right? When they know they can, wait, we get to be victims too? For everything? Everything we do is a victim? All right.
Think how we have the ebony alerts now.
Yeah.
What are we going to do for brown people? Ebony's only black.
Yeah. Shit emoji. You can do the shit emoji. Yeah, just colors, not the thing.
Okay. Burnt sienna.
Milk chocolate.
Burnt sienna
Burnt
alert.
sienna alert. That's more two-spirity. It's got that orange in it.
Gotcha.
You know.
All right, yeah.
But the ebony alert. Why would we have a criminal law allowing a police officer to arrest you based exclusively on how you look and not what you do? Weiner said.
Yeah, what do you mean what you do? You suck dick for money on the fucking street corners.
Yeah, in front of a playground.
That's what you do.
Yeah. And maybe they're not so much worried about how you look as to what you're doing in front of the local school.
Why do you look like that? You're not arrested. I mean, you will be arrested for how you look when your titties and your pussy lips are hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Indecent exposure. Okay. Yep. That's on the books already.
Yeah.
And okay, even if that's not a crime, why are you out here with your titties and your pussy lips hanging out?
I'm on my way to a PTA meeting, bitch.
Yeah, you are.
Uh-huh. I don't think so.
Yeah. Penis, tits, and ass meeting.
Yeah, exactly. Penis, tits, and in my ass. That's the meeting I'm taking. Yeah, I don't think... Weiner sounds like a real fucking dipshit.
Sounds just like a libtard.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Well, I mean, potato.
Why would you have a criminal law allowing a police officer to arrest you based exclusively on how you look and not what you do?
Because that's been on the books for decades.
Yeah,
centuries.
and by the way, no one's arresting you because of how you look, asshole.
Oh, unless you're naked and then you're in decent
Yeah,
exposure.
decent exposure. But if it's just like you're wearing a thong in the street, no, there's plenty of smoking hot bitches walking around the beaches of L.A. wearing G-strings and thongs. No one has a problem.
Not getting snatched up and
No.
incarcerated?
No.
Not even ticketed and fined?
No.
Oh, weird. Oh, they must not be sucking that dick for money.
Yeah. That's wrong. We shouldn't have that kind of law in the books. And police have plenty of laws to deal with trafficking. They should do more work on addressing trafficking, less time complaining.
How are you going to find the chicks being trafficked, Mr. Wiener?
Yeah. Good Lord, dude.
Although I'm pretty sure the ones that are, really being trafficked aren't just out in the streets.
Yeah.
They got to hide them. They're chained to a bed somewhere, methed out of their mind,
Maybe.
just taking loads.
Maybe. God. It's a mess. I could do other stories too. It just doesn't end.
No.
We have taken, there's a story here about some fucking twat who's in constant litigation. So her racket is, she just moves into fucking a rental property and finds something wrong anywhere, and then just goes, "This is illegal. I'm filing complaint," and then gets tied up in lawsuits. Meanwhile, she's just living there rent free for years.
Yep.
Just squatting in multi-million-dollar cribs, and these people are like, I don't know. She claims the fucking stove has a small leak and it's a hazard to her health.
A gas stove in California?
Yeah, right.
Illegal?
Yeah. It's just unbelievable, man.
See the couple
that we fucking cater to these assholes. It's just incredible.
The couple that have lived on the cruise ship for 500 and something days.
Yeah.
Because it's cheaper than retirement home.
Yeah.
So they've booked back-to-back cruises for 500 and something days, like almost 2 full years.
Why not?
And it's cheaper than going into a retirement home.
I bet it is.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
This country is fucked.
You know what it comes down to, I think, T? And
greed.
Well, that too.
Ignorance.
No. I think what it boils down to is if you have a society without shame on any level, if you have that, because we all know that person that's way too confident for what they bring to the table.
Yep.
Right? Like, has no concept that they're a fucking piece of shit. Like, at least I know I'm a piece of shit.
Yep.
Say it quite frequently. I understand it. That asshole that walks around cocksure, and zero shame. None. No matter what they get caught doing.
That's what we need is good public shaming to come back around.
But, dude, if you have no shame in your society, like, there should be an onslaught of people going, wait a minute, your whole racket, you fucking twat, is to take advantage and tie up the legal system and take an innocent landowner who's, if you're in LA, most of those people are in some form of the entertainment field. That requires going to New York. There's a lot of travel involved. And so anybody that's living like that can be gone for weeks, if not months at a time. And so it's a great way to offset your living. They're not all Leo DiCaprio out there. So it's like, okay, well, the property prices are sky fucking high. Every property's over $1 million, period.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I'm going to be in New York for the next 4 months working on this whatever we're doing, this playbill over here. I'm going to Airbnb my place out, and this girl was recommended. Now she comes in and she won't fuck off. And she won't pay rent. How is she not shamed by all of society?
She should be in prison.
Yeah.
Once it becomes
but it's
a
loopholes
racket,
in the justice system.
Yeah, that need to be slammed shut. Problem is that once we address these problems, they don't get rectified.
But instead of reading that story like we would have done 20 years ago, you'd read that story and you'd go, what a pile of shit this human being is. Thank God there's only 3 of these shit bags in the whole country. Now, that story gets thrown in the press, and now you get fucking 5,000 assholes who try to do the same thing. I found a way to live rent-free, it's like a cool thing. It's a TikTok video now.
I watched
of how to scam the system and
some video of these libtards. I forget where it was, but college campus. There was some sort of somebody was out setting up whatever. They're speaking. They had flyers, whatever it was.
Sure.
But these maniac fucking wearing masks outside, wearing masks.
Sure.
It tells you everything you need to know.
everything.
Come over and like flip their table and start going fucking ape shit or whatever. So they're like, okay, cops, these assholes right here, just fucking cop. First thing out of this little punk ass kid's mouth. Are we being detained? Are we being detained? Are we being detained? The guy was like, yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Oh. But I mean, from watching those stupid videos, you get this entitlement.
Am I free to go?
Understand?
Am I being detained? You see it a lot in those drunk driving random stops.
Yep.
That they have in certain cities. Crack the window this much.
Yes,
and then be a
exactly.
cunt to the cop. Am I being detained? Am I free to go? Am I free to go?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen those
like,
videos.
yeah, you are being detained. On what charges?
Yeah.
Disturbing the peace. Get in the car, dickhead.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, ugh,
Boom.
win for the good guy.
You know what? I think we're going to have a complete about face soon enough where
Pendulum
we're going to start
swings.
we're going to start seeing cops go old school and grab people by the scruff of the neck and just fucking pavement shave their fake fucking foreheads.
That club that comes out, whack. The
They're gonna turn some green-haired twat into a Christmas ornament with red fucking blood running down her green streaks of hair, and people are gonna be applauding it.
Let's hope. Let's hope.
I'm serious.
I hope
And
it
it's
starts
like,
on the
you've
subways.
asked for it.
Yeah, hope it starts on the subway.
Yeah, exactly.
One of these times when these guys just acting up, I want the whole car to just pile on the guy.
Yeah.
Just beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Send a message. Don't fuck around. We're taking the streets back.
Well, what is it? Daniel Penny? That dude that's facing murder charges in New York. It's going to be really interesting to see how that trial goes.
That will be, absolutely.
Because there is literally no one in New York who is like, oh, yeah, that guy needs to go to prison. Like, they know. Mm-hmm. They know because they all ride the subway.
Yeah, that's the
They
hero
know how
nobody knew
bad
they
it is.
needed.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's already done its job. Okay? Just arresting Daniel Penny, whatever his name is, and throwing him in jail. What's going on out there?
I hope that was the dog. Something just went by the door right there.
Oh, yeah, that's the C's.
Okay, good.
Can I let her in?
I don't give a shit, but just freak me the fuck out. That bear just walked by or something.
I didn't bring her down. Come here, C's.
Oh, hey. This break in the show is brought to you by the Backcourt Restaurant in Clarkston. Located in the Deer Lake Athletic Club, the Backcourt combines first-class service with a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a chef-inspired menu. They have daily dinner specials throughout the week, live music on Friday nights, and on Friday and Saturdays, the best damn prime rib in town. Promise. So next time you're out heading out for dinner, drinks, stop by the Backcourt Restaurant in Clarkston. You can call them at 248-625-8686 or visit DeerLakeAthleticClub.com.
We're going to have to do a member show this week because I have so many stories
Yeah.
that we're not going to get to. We might have to do something for the members.
Okay.
All right?
Sure.
Not tonight. Don't worry.
No.
John Legend. Not a fan.
You know what? It's his twat wife I really can't stand.
That's
I don't
fair.
mind John Legend, but
Yeah.
he's guilty by association.
Yeah.
You know? But she's a piece.
Yeah. As my dad always
And
says.
I do not find her even remotely attractive.
No. Well, she's a huge bully cunt is what she is.
Yeah.
She's
But
a
I mean,
bully.
even before she was an absolute twat.
But I think she's always been an absolute twat.
Well,
She
before I
strikes
knew
me
it
as-
anyway.
Yeah.
I just never thought, I was never like, ooh.
What is
that
her
one's
claim
hot.
to fame?
I have no
She's
idea.
hot? Is that what it was?
I don't even remember what the hell her name is.
Yeah.
Irrelevant.
Chrissy Teigen?
Tegan, yeah. Well, she was like a model,
Okay.
allegedly.
Yeah. So, John Legend has announced plans.
Yep. American model and TV personality.
Okay. Worthless, basically. Has announced his plans to launch It's Good. Ready for It's Good?
I am ready.
Because I think you and I have enough apps on our phone,
Yeah.
but It's Good. It's a social media app, supplies users with personalized food and travel recommendations. Unlike Yelp, where users can leave a star rating, Legends app only allows recommendations. It's actually not even built for negative comments.
Oh, perfect.
And actually, that's what you want to know about a restaurant. Not whether it's a 3 or 4, but whether or not, if they were going out, they would recommend that kind of place to you. The app is designed to celebrate the places we love and excited enough about to share. The app delivers recommendations from users on social circles. Well, sort of. only good recommendations.
Yeah, so if there's
see
100
the
people
problem
that
there?
said this place sucks, there's roaches.
Yeah.
And then one person went there and was like, oh, I had the steak and it was delightful.
Yeah.
Then it's a recommendation that the steak is delightful.
Yeah.
Awesome. What could possibly go wrong?
So the app delivers recommendations, again, only good ones, from users.
Why is John Legend? Fuck this guy.
I know. Yeah. I said it before you did. Mm-hmm. You know, you went Chrissy Teigen. I went John Legend and Chrissy Teigen.
Yeah.
Because he can't control his woman.
That's true. He is kind of a bitch.
Yeah. He's a pianist. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Recommendations from users' own social circles as well as from critics, celebrities, and influencers. Great.
Oh, that's not gonna
just
be-
what we need.
Yeah.
We need to hear more from celebrities and influencers.
Yeah, that's not going to be manipulated at all.
No. It was designed to fill an existing need. What, you got a hole in your pocket trying to line some money in there?
Yeah, well, exactly. I thought Yelp filled that need.
Yeah. Well,
Where you could get the good and the bad.
yeah. And it's pretty easy to tell when it's just some fucking woke nonsense attack.
Yep.
When all of a sudden you get 5,000 one-star reviews in 5 minutes because they've all heard the same thing. That
Yeah.
the person who owns this restaurant's a Nazi.
Or the generic, even all the good ones, all the 5 stars that are just generically worded. That's a business. It's a racket of paying people just to go through and put good reviews.
Yeah.
And you could read right through it. If there's nothing personal about it, like, oh, it was like excellent, very
Service.
clean, affordable, go.
Yeah. So these, over the past few years, we've started relying on the opinions of strangers on Yelp.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's called the community,
That's
John.
what it's supposed to be.
It's,
Exactly. The good and the bad.
You know, you're going to know in a small community when a restaurant comes to town, it won't take much word of mouth before the community understands that that's a decent place to go.
Yep.
You know? So, yeah, we've started relying on the strangers' opinions. These strangers may not have similar taste to us.
Us. I'm
Us.
sorry. Us?
Us. So, is he talking about caviar?
I think he's talking about celebrities.
Celebrities?
Like, they don't have the same palate that
Right.
we do.
Yeah, thank God.
They're not used to it. We don't go for burgers.
These strangers may not give authentic reviews. They might call my caviar dog shit or cat food.
Make it stop.
And he may even be a bot. Everything about you screams bot,
Yep.
John Legend. Instead of following thousands of strangers, why not follow the few people whose taste you most respect and admire?
How do I know whose taste I respect and admire? I don't
Yeah.
know what John Legend wants. I know his taste in women's fucking sucks. So I don't know. I don't trust what you eat either, dude.
Here's the problem.
And fuck your kale, because I know you eat it.
Yeah,
prick.
yeah, he does eat kale. You can just fucking tell.
I can just tell.
Yeah, he has kale smoothies for lunch.
Yep.
Here's the problem, John, with that. Instead of following thousands of strangers, why not follow the few people whose taste you most respect and admire? So who do we respect and admire? Celebrities.
Gordon Ramsay?
Gordon Ramsay's of the world.
I'll listen to Gordon Ramsay. If he tells me a restaurant's good, I'll listen to Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
Not
John
John
Legend,
Legend.
doesn't qualify. And
No.
Chrissy Teigen sure as fuck doesn't.
No.
I certainly don't want chick advice from him. You're right. Here's the problem. When asked how users would know if celebrities were getting paid for endorsements, he said they would have to decide based on who you follow. What?
Oh, so it's going to be completely allowable for people to be paid.
Right.
Awesome. Didn't come out
So-
and be like, no. The whole point of this platform is that there won't be any paid advertisements.
Right.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah, me too.
I hate it.
What? Okay. So if you can't see the glaring problem, John, if you can't immediately go, wait, so there can be paid celebrities? We're going to pay celebrities. Like, they don't make enough money to shill for whatever.
Yep.
It's fucking comical. Dude, Lady Gaga is doing a commercial for Big Pharma right now.
I saw that. That's
What
that's
in
the
the
beginning.
fuck?
That's when I knew it was over.
It's over.
As soon as I saw that, I knew it
Travis
was done.
Kelce is getting murdered, dude. The amount of songs
Mr.
that are coming
Pfizer.
out with Mr. Pfizer, hilarious, by the way.
Good.
He's getting fucking run big time. Good. Couldn't happen to a bigger douchebag.
Yeah.
And the Chiefs are going nowhere this year.
Yay.
Sorry. So if you can't go, absolutely not. That calls into question the integrity of the entire app. Why would we have paid celebrities? Do you know what it means when you pay a celebrity? You're basically hoping the stupid people of planet Earth go, ooh,
Yep.
Johnny Depp likes it. I'm going to drink that wine.
Exactly.
That's what you're hoping. You're hoping the dumbest, lowest common denominator, stupid people are going to jump on board and go, I want to try that food. So-and-so I liked in this movie once likes it.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They're getting paid to like it. And if you can't answer that question from day one and go, no, absolutely, my app would be considered a joke.
It is considered a joke.
It is. So, by the way, if you don't think the internet has figured out how to get around your impenetrable review system, think about the fake good reviews drenched in sarcasm.
Yep.
That are going to be laced all over this thing.
Exactly right.
Because that's exactly what I would do. Oh my God, if you're looking for a burger, this might be the best burger on planet Earth. I mean, you could. I don't know what I don't even know how I'd word it. But if I was giving a review, I would find the worst biting, cutting, stinging, sarcastic, over the top reviews to give, where you go.
Most people will be like, "Wow, that sounds really good."
Maybe.
Yeah.
And fuck those people.
Exactly.
They can go there and eat their rat.
Those are
food.
these assholes that are going to have this app.
Yeah.
So good for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of celebrities blowing each other on this app.
Yep.
Man is revealed he walked out on a date with a woman. He went on a Reddit post. I think your daughter told us about this. Am I the asshole?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep. Yeah. It's like a subreddit thing on there. Yep.
Exactly. And I love these things on here, but every time I go there, Deuce sends me a lot of these. And I can never figure out what I'm supposed to be looking at. It seems easy to those people, but I'm just not a Reddit user. So I rely on some of these stories. And so this guy says, am I the asshole asking people to weigh in about whether or not he was in the wrong for his actions? I'm going to ask you, T.
Okay.
I was dating this girl. Everything was going great. 3 weeks in. We're at a restaurant. She tells me out of nowhere she has a kid. I told her at the beginning of the date, I don't want kids, and she agreed. She tells me she has a kid, and the father left out on them. Now she's raising her kid alone. She said, I see you as a good man for my kid to raise him. I need the help. She said, you have a good career. It would be great, as her child does not get to go out much. He can finally enjoy the good life. I just walked out of the restaurant, not saying anything. I blocked her number and social media and just left. Am I the asshole here?
I mean, I'm not saying that you handled that in the best way possible, but I mean, and again, I don't want kids. It's a gray term. Like I don't want to knock you up and have my own.
Yeah.
But you didn't necessarily say I don't want to bang a chick that has kids.
Well, don't you think that's like one of those like
But yeah, why was this, how long did it take? Weeks?
3 weeks.
For this to come out?
Yeah. And it sounds like date one, they were talking about kids, and a lot of people do that. Do you have kids? I don't want kids. Yeah, me either. I don't have kids that I'm aware of.
It'd be great if that was her answer. I don't want kids either.
Yeah.
I have one, but I don't fucking want it.
You know, this just goes to show you the value of the vagine historically.
Oh yeah, it's
you know what I mean? It's a very powerful commodity. It just is.
The most powerful.
And so this bitch probably is hot on some level, or is
enough.
waning hotness, perhaps, stuck with a brat, and just goes, oh wow, well you've got a great thing going. You've got lots of money. You got a good job.
Yeah.
You'll be perfect for my kid. Like not even thinking.
Right.
Like
perfect for my kid.
yeah. Oh, I bet I would be perfect for your kid. I bet I could raise him better than you, but fuck yourself.
But I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
And pay this fucking tab.
Yeah. Throw 50 down. Enjoy your drinks, idiot.
Right.
Thanks for lying to me for the last 3 weeks. Thanks for putting out and hiding a kid.
You should read your stuff.
What stuff? Radio for One?
Uh-huh.
Why? You got a piss? T's got a pee. Look at my hair. It's getting long. It's getting long and crazy. I was wondering what he was going to do there. I could tell he had to piss. Should I keep growing my hair out? I don't know. We'll see. RadioFor1.com is what T mentioned. It is live. You can buy merch there. T-shirts, tank tops, sweatshirts, hats, winter beanies, the Amazon link, Amazon Canada. Just click on the Amazon links on our homepage, RadioFor1.com, and shop as normal. It just gives us a little kickback. My Pillow is still there. Promo code TDC. And also a link to our Patreon page. I did multiple Drew and Mike pause segments this weekend. There's some pretty funny ones. I will say, I'm supposed to go to lunch with Drew on Friday. I'm going to kind of broach this subject with him.
All right, see how that goes.
Yeah. So that bit might be dead before it gets started, but
We'll find out.
we'll find out.
Get some legal consultation before you go.
Yeah. I don't. It's not even that. I'm not looking for it. No, it makes sense. But I'm not looking for any sort of debate. If we can make something cool, I think it's a good bit. Sure. That shouldn't be hidden. Mm-hmm. But we'll see what he thinks. And I have honestly no. Drew's kind of weird. He can go in myriad directions.
Sure.
And it's not necessarily, doesn't really matter what's in his best interests or anything
Depends on
like
the day.
that. Depends on a lot of things. So I don't know. We'll see. You want to do a Ask T-Ray?
Yeah.
By the way, Julia Louis-Dreyfus came out and said, remember we were talking about the Seinfeld reunion the other day? She's like, I have no idea what he's talking about.
Okay.
Which, fine, maybe you're not involved yet.
Yeah, maybe.
What are you going to do? Turn it down? You're going to turn down a Seinfeld reunion?
Right.
Like
I said, she's the only one that's doing anything.
What's she doing though?
She's had plenty. She's done
plenty.
quite a bit since then, more than any of those other ones combined.
Dude, she did Christmas Vacation. Okay.
Okay. But I mean, she had Veep was a show
Oh,
on
yeah.
HBO for years.
She's done a ton.
She's done, yeah.
But if there's a Seinfeld reunion, they're all going back to that T.
Yep.
No doubt about it.
of course, you couldn't do it, and you almost have to have them all to do it.
Yeah.
You couldn't leave one of them out. Maybe Kramer, but I doubt it.
I don't see how you could do that.
Yeah.
No, that dynamic.
Yep.
I could watch a Jerry Seinfeld less Seinfeld.
Yeah.
The easiest.
Fair. Right.
Do you know what I mean? She was asked about it in an interview with The Guardian, and she saw the same clip we all did. Yeah, I just saw that news last night. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Doesn't mean that's true either.
No, it doesn't.
Yep.
You are so right about that.
Yep.
All right. All right, T-Ray.
Okay.
I'm a married man, 15 years with 3 kids.
All right.
I'm a recovering alkie.
Okay.
All right. He's working on
Oh
himself.
boy, sure, yeah.
Yeah, this guy's a project. No problem with that. My marriage has been a roller coaster filled with lies, infidelity. My wife's.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be his, what with the
boozing and stuff, yeah.
Yeah. Easy to go down
You
that
might have left that part out of the story.
Maybe. Filled with lies, infidelity, my wife's, abuse, and drinking. I am
Yeah.
His.
Well, I found out she was fucking a guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Put hands on her in such a bad way.
Yeah. And started drinking, in such a bad way. I am in an outpatient alcohol program to save myself, my family, and my marriage.
All right.
Okay? My wife is talking to other men.
Is or was?
Doing that. She's been doing that before,
Yeah.
it sounds like.
Right.
She communicates via text, on social media, and in person, saying it's non-sexual.
Yeah.
Cuck. Don't believe that, cuck.
It's all non-sexual until that dick is in you.
Yeah, exactly. She constantly tells me they are better than I am, that I'm a loser, and I'll get what I deserve, meaning losing her and the children.
Well, then file for divorce, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck are you doing?
I still want to save my marriage, T.
Yeah, so you know what? Sometimes you better just write it off.
I know I've been a poor husband due to the drinking.
Yeah.
But that's changing.
Yeah.
I keep trying to convince her to give me a little time to prove that I can be a brand new, sober, honest man. She says it's too late, and I pushed her in the arms of others. Plural.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. When there's one dick, there's fucking more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole neighborhood. Yeah. They're all churning butter on her.
Don't be desperate, dude. Better yourself. Be a good man.
Yep.
And make her want you back.
Yeah.
Don't fucking beg.
Yeah.
Don't be pathetic.
Doesn't work.
No.
It never works.
No, you give her all the power.
Yeah. You remember the Seinfeld episode, I Have No Hand? When George felt he had no hand in the relationship, he needed upper hand.
Oh, yeah.
And Kramer walks in and goes, He's like, this girl's gonna break up with me. I have no hand. I have no play here. Blah, and Kramer walks in and goes, break up with her first.
Boom.
And it was like
The move.
oh shit. He got all the hand.
Yep, exactly right.
Right. Same type of thing. You
Very
might not
much so.
like it, but the road you're going down, sir, if you're listening
Yes,
right now,
will not end well.
will not end well.
No.
Period.
Because right now she is a pincushion,
Mm-hmm.
and you are begging her to come back to you.
Yeah.
And she can keep stringing you along and keep getting fucking railed
Yeah.
by better dudes.
Yeah. Like deep, too.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with breakups. Breakups are super easy. As long as you're the one breaking up with someone.
Yeah.
Right? The problem with breakups is
When
when
you're being broken
you're not the one that's dying for the breakup. If you want, like when people are like, oh, breakups are all hard. No. I've been through dozens, and they were really fucking easy. Really easy. Before the words came out of my mouth, I was trolling for new vagine over here. Right? This one, the door is closed on that. It's over.
This chapter is over.
Over. This
On to
ain't
the
going to
new
work.
chapter. Yep.
Yeah. Simple as that. It's all about who has hand,
Exactly right.
if you will. She says it's too late. I pushed her in the arms of others. She says she no longer loves me, is going to divorce me. She evidently has hired an attorney. Our children beg her all the time to not divorce me. That's with your egging answer, right?
Yep.
They're not. Okay, maybe they are. Not to
Kids
seek.
don't want that. They don't know the real ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
They don't know dad's a cock.
Yeah, they're gonna find out soon enough. Oh man, our children. They beg her not to divorce me, not to seek others, and to let dad show you he's changing. I'm lost, angry, hurt, and anxious. I want to save my family and somehow convince her that I'm better than the person she has seen. Is the trauma too much to overcome? Middle of the storm.
I have no idea if it's too much to overcome. She might be gone. But I can say that if you want to be better, then just be better.
Yeah, that'll help you way.
That'll help you exponentially in every level. If it works out for her, and I hate to tell you, buddy, you're going to be just fine.
Yeah,
You're going to be just fine. You don't need her.
yeah,
You know, it's going to hurt. It stings. Not
Yeah.
going to lie. It stings.
yeah.
But generally, it's always for the best.
You know what's funniest about that too? Even if I'm being honest, or only if I'm being honest, I've had girls leave me, right? Just like pick up and move and leave. And it's like, oh my God, this is the most, what the fuck? I didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
How did this happen? What the fuck? You know, I know I was working all day, but you know, and then you sit and reflect and be like, yeah, but I really didn't like that bitch at all. Like
But
she
the
comes
moment
in here,
you feel like you would do anything to get her back.
right?
Until you
And then it's like-
calmer heads prevail.
Yeah.
Yes.
And within a couple hours, I'm like, wait a minute. All I've done is like hate myself for allowing this
Yeah.
monster into my realm.
Yeah.
Not all of them,
No.
but there's a handful where I'm like, oh, they just pulled the trigger before I did, and now I'm on the bad side of the breakup.
And just realize,
And you're like, no.
no, you were gifted.
Yeah.
Is what it was. You don't have to be the asshole now.
Yeah. I don't have to say shit.
Nope.
I could get sympathy,
Yeah, you play the victim, all of it.
all of it. Everything's on the table for me.
Exactly right.
Yeah. Going back years, but
Yeah.
it's like, whew,
Just
boy,
don't-
did I dodge that bullet.
Yeah.
I almost got married in Vegas once.
Those are easy to annul.
Are they, though?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, my God. It would have been the biggest mistake of my life.
Haven't you watched The
Shit.
Hangover?
Yeah, I have. Dude, shit-faced walking around Vegas. We should get married. Like, it would have been like Ross and Rachel. Dude.
Yeah.
Just,
I think there's even like a fucking remorse period, a right of rescission on that thing. Like
Really?
Fucking 24 hours or 48 hours or something. Like, okay, sober up. Make sure that you still want to do
yeah.
this.
It is kind of a weird thing. Like, wait a minute. You let two people fucking walk in here just wasted drunk.
Yeah, in Vegas. Right.
In Vegas. Like, this can't possibly. You know, this has got to be like a gumball machine ring and shit.
They don't
Like,
give
this
a shit.
is a
Hey,
joke.
they paid their money. Fucking,
Yeah.
I'm ordained. I performed the
They
ceremony.
could fake stamp it, just be like, oh yeah, you're married. And then it's like, wait for you to come back. If they don't come back in 3 days, we're going to really stamp this and make it official.
Oh, here you
but when
go.
they come crawling back tomorrow.
It's another 500 tomorrow to annul it. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Sleep it
Maybe.
off.
All right, let's do some emails and
Okay.
get out of here. Education.
Education, my favorites.
I would like to suggest a good, easy source to learn quite a bit about the current situation in Israel in about an hour and a half. The Danger Close podcast. Jack Carr from October 13 with Haviv Rati Gur, an Israeli journalist. Very informative. If you want some really close-up info, this is a good place. Well, thank you. sir.
Okay.
I will make sure not to do that. I appreciate it. I've actually watched quite a bit. I think I have a pretty good handle on both sides, and I think I want to stay out of it
Yeah.
for the most part.
Exactly. I mean, there's nothing good,
No. And it depends how far down the rabbit hole you want to go on each side. Again, for the record, if we're keeping score,
Yeah.
I'm Team Israel.
Yeah. I'm team stay the fuck out of it. But
Yeah.
push comes to shove, you know, sure.
Yeah.
I'll be Team Israel.
Yeah. New show name. Mike. We all remember your old show, Mike and the Beagle. No, you don't. Nobody
do.
listen to Mike and the Beagle.
I was on it.
Yeah, were you on it? Did we have you on it? I bet. I'm sure.
Yeah. That's
What
when we
did
did
we-
we did a Bonix.
Oh my God, Ebonics.
When Ebonics first came out.
Yeah.
That story broke.
Yeah.
we did. That's when I got offered the fucking overnight thing by the station manager or whatever.
Yeah, heard your voice.
I thought I was getting fucking in trouble because we were pushing a little bit.
it pretty
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah, I went in
That's
there.
when I had that black comic on, and I made a promo out of it years ago, and he was like, "It ain't Ebonish, y'all. It's Niglish. It's Niglish." At the time, I thought that was the funniest fucking
Yeah.
thing you could possibly say on the radio. It ain't Ebonics, but Ebonics was a huge fucking story. Yeah.
Yeah, they were going to teach it in schools.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Fuck. Yeah, the fuckery's been going on.
Exactly. The
for
writing
a
was on the
minute,
wall. We
okay?
just didn't see it, I guess.
That was 1996.
Yep.
Right? When
Yeah.
Beagle and I were doing that shit.
Yep.
So this is going back a lengthy amount of time. God, that's right. We all remember your show, Mike and the Beagle. Well, after listening to today's podcast, being the 13th of October, the news show should be called Miguel and the Duster. I'm still laughing after what T-Roy said. I've been the duster and the dusty. That's pure gold.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've been assaulted by a fart many times.
I've been a duster and the dusty. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we all have.
T's funny. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We've all walked into it. The HIV
That wasn't even a
commercial.
punchline. That was just a statement.
Yeah. And truer statements have never been said. All right, last one. The HIV commercial. I was talking about that the other day.
The
The new medication.
Oh, yeah, right.
And they
So great.
The gayest cast ever. Like
Yeah,
two
of
dudes.
course.
Like, oh, yeah, it's crazy. I have seen that HIV commercial. My favorite part is they have to include a non-gay couple because, it's not just the gays that get the HIV.
Right.
The couple they use is an absolute behemoth of a woman. I mean, the largest woman possibly ever.
That's why he's out getting dick on the side.
And her 90-pound man. They show them walking their dog, and it is a number 10 walking down the street. A number 10.
I can picture it.
Yeah, that's
Well
great.
put, yes.
That's from Connor. Yeah.
Very
Bone
nice.
job. Yeah, that commercial is hilarious. My dad is at his wit's end. He's like, "Brr, look at this commercial." And I'm like, what? I don't watch commercials, man. I stick to YouTube and I just blow through shit. I TiVo or I DVR shit. And then for the most part, unless it's live sports and we're just blowing through it.
Even that, we're blowing through it.
Even that.
Yep.
And yeah, but he saw that HIV commercial. He's like, just wait, watch this fucking thing. What is this?
And he wasn't commenting on the number 10 walking down the street?
No, the number 10 was the farthest thing from him. It was just like everyone's thrilled to have AIDS.
Yeah.
And like the gayest dudes ever walking on the beach.
Yeah.
And, hey, this new medication's awesome for my AIDS. It's just,
You got to feel bad for the women, the wives that got AIDS from their fucking husband up.
Oh, yeah.
Plowing ass, coming
I'm
home,
telling
putting
you,
it to her. Like, what do you mean I have AIDS? How the fuck do I have AIDS?
Yeah, it's the bridge, man.
I'm married.
I said it all along. It's the buys.
Yep.
It's the buy bridge.
Yep.
telling anybody what to do with their lives. I'm
Sure.
just telling you. All right, let's get out of here.
Okay.
Before we get canceled, T. All right, everybody. We'll be back tomorrow. I look forward to that. And hopefully you do too. We'll see you then.